All right, welcome to another edition of Toast Tuesday. It is Tuesday, November 5th, 2024. It's an election Tuesday. So hopefully you've had a chance to go out and make your voice heard.
Absolutely.
I am Mike.
And I am Cameron.
And we're coming here from Toast Winery in the beautiful Finger Lakes right on Seneca Lake. And we'd love to have you join us. Hey, Cameron, this is episode number 20.
20 episodes.
20 episodes in. I can't even believe it.
Nice, nice.
That's like binge status now.
Yeah, I would agree.
If you've got friends out there who haven't seen the Toast Tuesday series, they got to binge it over the weekend now.
I got to catch up.
Yeah, it's like 8 or 9 hours worth of content out there for you to partake in. So yeah, pretty cool. Episode number 20.
It's a big deal.
So Cameron, how was your week?
It was fantastic.
Yeah?
I would say I saw my concert. Yeah.
You saw your concert.
Saw
All right.
my
So
favorite band.
a couple weeks ago.
I did. Let's
you
talk
alluded
about
to
it.
a concert.
Mm-hmm.
So who did you go see?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
That's right. So they are called The Who, but
The
not
Who.
Your Who. They are H.U. Who.
H.U. Who.
Yeah.
Who. So they didn't sing Pinball Wizard.
They did not.
Or
no.
Who Are You?
Not at all.
The Who.
The Who.
H.U.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So
tell us about H.U.
They are a Mongolian rock band.
A Mongolian rock
They
band.
are so cool.
Okay.
The Who is short for human, which I thought was amazing.
All right.
And they sing a lot about their culture, their way of life, their stories, their tales, and it's just they are beautiful.
So how did you find The Who?
So it's a funny story. I was playing a Star Wars game, and in the background there was like some kind of music, and I was like, "Oh, this song sounds really cool." So I looked into it, and it was them. But they sung in like a Star Wars kind of dialect, so they made up their own language for that while still trying to sing in Mongolian, which I thought was phenomenal.
All right.
So it's pretty
video
cool.
game tie back.
Mm-hmm.
Mongolian rock band, The Who. Where did you see The Who? Where does one go to see a Mongolian rock band?
They were out in Buffalo. At the Electric City Hall. I just so happened to be walking behind like where they were playing, and I guess we caught them in time for their sound check, and we sat there for about 20 minutes just listening to their sound check before they even played.
All right. So you got a little backstage action or a little view behind the scenes.
They were so cool.
All right. Very cool. So there you go. That was your concert.
That's who it was. Everybody was dying to know.
The Who. Everybody was dying to know. Mongolian rock band. Check them out if you dare. No. So I'm glad you had a good time. I'm glad that worked out for you.
Thank you.
Hey, for us, harvest is officially over.
It's about time.
All the grapes have been in, as we said, but now we've pressed off everything. Mm-hmm. We pressed off our last 2 tons of Cabernet Franc yesterday. Nice. And what a feeling that is when you've done the last one for the season, because you're basically then done with everything, done with the equipment. You can put it all away. Mm-hmm. And hey, guess what? Cameron and I are going to take you behind the scenes for our last press.
It was a good time.
Yeah, we haven't done a pressing video yet, so we wanted to take you behind the scenes and check out what's involved in pressing grapes.
It's a lot of fun.
In this case, Cabernet Franc. So we're pressing wine, if you will. And yeah, we're going to take you behind the scenes and give you a view of what that looks like. So let's do that now, and we'll see you on the other side.
See you in a couple seconds.
Hey, Toast Heads, Mike and Cameron here. We are down to our last press of the season. Very exciting when you're doing your last press, because that means you're cleaning this equipment and putting it away until next year. We've got 2 tons of Cabernet Franc we're going to press today, so we thought we'd take you behind the scenes. Cameron, get in there and look at those beautiful Cabernet Franc grapes. This wine is fully fermented. You can see all the skins and stems and whatnot that are in there with this wine. It smells wonderful, does it not, Cameron?
Oh, it's amazing. I wish they could smell it.
Yeah. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to pump this out of here. I have a must. This is called must, when it's here with the wine and the skins and everything and seeds. We call it must. So I have a must pump, and we're basically going to pump this into our press, and Cameron's going to kind of walk you through and show all that.
Through, of course.
First thing I'm going to do is get my hose. This is a 3-inch hose. so it can handle all these solids and everything that goes with it. And we're going to turn the pump on. And this guy is going to pump it out. You can see that volume going down there. Look at that.
Yeah, it's pretty fast.
Yeah, pretty quick. So yeah, must pump 3-inch hose. Cameron, show them where that's going.
Oh, yeah, follows this little guy on a little journey.
Hose going right into the press. Yeah, let's come over and take a look inside and see all that deliciousness flowing right into this press here.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that coming in. Oh,
it smells
if we had smell-o-vision, if that was a thing,
so
we'd
cool.
be in heaven right now. It smells so good. Look how dark that color is too.
Oh, yeah.
Really nice color. Yeah. So mostly liquid right now. The skins will start to come as the bin empties. But what we've got here, so this is falling into a membrane. So if you just maybe, Cameron, get back in here and
we're going back one more time.
Take a look at this. This is our press, and so once this fills up, this container here will turn. I should say turn. The membrane here will expand and basically push all those grape skins against the wall of the press and get all that delicious wine out of there that it has to offer. But we'll continue to we'll show you when we're operating that, how that works. But yeah, so super excited about this Cabernet Franc. It smells wonderful. This is the one that I told you came in at 26 bricks.
Oh yeah.
And we actually had to do a little water dilution to get that down to where we wanted it from a brick standpoint. So
that's so cool.
More to come, but that was the first part. Thanks all. All right, our press is full. We've got our Cabernet Franc in the press. Cameron, you get in there and get a good shot of that.
Absolutely. Look how full that is.
Yeah, very cool, right?
Look at that.
Filled up. And a little over 2 tons. This will probably get us about, I'm going to say 380 gallons.
Nice.
Of wine when this is all pressed out. Let's we're going to seal the doors up here. Thank you for your help.
Very welcome.
And put a little lock on here so they stay shut. There.
That's so cool, the way it just trickles in.
And then this is the climactic moment. Whenever you're videoing a press, you always have to get a shot of the juice or just the wine in this case rapidly flowing into the tank or the pan below. So let's get ready for that. Cameron, any questions so far?
No, this is pretty fun.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Again, there's no better feeling than when it's the last press of the season, knowing that
it's getting
all cleaned up today and put it away until next year.
Until next year.
All right, so I'm going to turn the tanks or the press. So you want to get in here and get a good shot of all that wonderful juice or wine, I should say, flowing into that. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah. Look at that. So this is called free run. This is not, obviously we haven't pressed anything yet. This is just all wine coming right from what we've pumped into here. So again, we call it free run. It's going to be your best and your highest quality wine that's coming from these red wines. I'm going to pause it for a minute. What I don't want to have happen is the press pan overflow and then we have wine all over the ground and wasting precious wine. So I'm going to get the pump set up so that we can start to pump this wine into its tank. So we'll take a pause for a minute and then come back and get the press going.
Absolutely. See you later.
All right. We've got our tank ready to go here. So we're going to start pumping some of this free run wine into the tank. Cameron, you want to give
Follow
us a
you
follow
around.
here?
Of course.
I'm going to turn the pump on.
Beautiful. Their pump.
There we go. Pumping it in.
Pump is in.
Come this way, you'll see where it travels.
Oh, mystery almost.
So that's the thing about hoses and pumps and whatnot. We can kind of put this wherever we want to put it. We've even got another building on the other side that we can pump wine into sometimes. But this is going right here. We've gassed up this tank with CO2, so as to limit its oxygen exposure, this wine, once it's resting and settling in this tank. I'll probably leave this sit in the tank for, I don't know, a few days. The solids that are left in the wine will sink to the bottom. So you'll have a 1-inch layer or 2-inch layer of solids at the bottom of this tank. And so we'll take the wine from this valve here so as to leave those solids behind and put the wine in barrels. So that'll be the next step for this Cabernet Franc. After it settles out for a couple of days, we'll put it back into barrels. So that's where the wine goes when it comes from the press pan, if you will. All right?
Stays there, of course. We'll follow right back out.
Yeah. You on?
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. We're going to turn the press on now.
There it goes.
Oh. So it's as simple as that. More wine coming into, more of that free run wine coming into the press pan. But that bladder that I showed you before, that'll start to inflate. That's what you're hearing now. And it will do various cycles. So it's going to start with 0.2 bars of pressure, which is a really light pressure. So we're going to just start with a nice soft press. So it'll do that 2 or 3 times, and it'll gradually go up, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8. I like to go up to 1.4. It's kind of the line. 1.4 bars of pressure is where I will, that'll be the final press. This can go up to 2 bars of pressure, but I feel like once you start getting over 1.4, you really run the risk of pressing out much harsher tannins and cracking seeds and just getting some undesirable things into the wine. So I'll stop it at 1.4. And again, this will take about 45 minutes to an hour to run through the various cycles. Every time it finishes a press cycle, the inside will spin to get all of the skins and everything kind of reset again within the tank, and then it'll go up and do its next bar of pressure. So so that's it. So we'll let this thing run its course and get all that beautiful Cabernet Franc wine out of here, and then we'll show you a little bit of the cleanup process as well.
Beautiful.
All right.
Favorite part.
You good, Cameron? You're good?
Good to go.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, everyone. All right. So the pressing is done, and here is what is left after we have pressed off that Cabernet Franc. One thing you might notice is that there are no rice hulls in here. So there are a couple of schools of thought on pressing with rice hulls, which gives the grape something to press against other than each other. They say it increases yields anywhere from 5 to 10%. I'm mixed on it. I've used it about half the time this harvest and about half the time not. I chose not to do that with this, and it's pretty dry, and I think we got a good yield out of that. But now it's time to clean this guy up.
Nice.
And so we're basically just gonna drop all these skins.
Is it gonna come right to the bottom?
Right onto the ground. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, there they go.
That's cool. Look at that.
Yeah, so 2 tons of seeds and skins and
the whole works
leaf
there.
stems. A lot of leaf stems in. Well, these were machine harvested, not hand picked, and so you get a lot of leaf stems in the grapes when you get them in, just because it's late. And grapevines go through the same things that trees do when they start to drop their leaves. So all those leaf stems are just ready to come right off of the vine. So, but no problem with that there.
Look at that.
So Cameron, now comes the fun part.
What's the fun part?
You got to get a shovel. That's the only way to get them off the ground here.
Beautiful.
All right. We're going to do that next. I'm going to show you the art of shoveling.
Oh, perfect.
All right, here we go. This is the last step. Cameron,
that is like...
You got to shovel that up. Shovel all that up.
Oh, it's like concrete.
Into the trailer.
Perfect.
Dry, right?
Oh, that is so dry.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's not. It makes it. It's very light.
Yeah.
Not heavy at all.
No, it's just getting in there. That's the tough part.
This is, not the ideal way to do this. If we were able to elevate the press and drop this into something, it would be a lot easier. But we have to do it. A little manual labor never hurt anyone.
Yeah.
Winemaking is not all glamour sometimes.
Oh, somebody's here.
All right, well, I'm going to let you go take care of them, and I will finish shoveling this up.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, Cameron.
Thank you, Mike.
All right, so my plan to get Cameron to shovel all of the grape skins into the trailer didn't work. Somebody came in, so I've done that, and now I got to shovel them out of the trailer. So we've taken them up the hill and basically shoveling them off into the woods here. You can see these are all the other ones I've done so far this year. We're actually going to be planting, I think we might have mentioned this, but if not, we're going to be planting some vineyards back here this spring. So soon this will be all turned over, all this grass, so that we can get ready to plant in the spring. So that's certainly exciting. It's not going to be a lot. It's going to be about an acre of grapes, about 1,600 vines. So we're pretty excited about that, and this is going to make for some great fertilizer. So once this overwinters, we're gonna take this and mix it in to the vineyards back in there too. So that'll be great. All right, so that's this part of the process. All right, here we are. Last part of the process, cleaning the inside of the press. And yes, I am actually inside the press. Got my bathing suit on, my flip-flops on, and we're going to clean this guy out. So we actually get up into the press to make sure that we get it thoroughly cleaned, especially when it's the last press of the season. Want to make sure this thing is nice and cleaned out and ready to go when we get to next harvest. But this is the whole process. I hope you enjoyed seeing this today. We have to do this every time we press, not just on the last press of the season. So that's one of the reasons why certainly at the end of the season, that last press of the season means a lot to us, because we know we don't have to do this and repeat this again. We probably did it about at least 20 times this year. And super excited that this is the last one. And not just for the last one, but every time it's mandatory to have a press beer as I clean the press. This is a tradition that I do. I feel like it'll be bad luck, or the press might not work if I don't have a beer when I'm cleaning the press. And I pulled out a beauty for the last press of the year. This is a Hill Farmstead IPA, one of my favorite breweries from up in Vermont. And so I'm going to enjoy this while I clean out the press. Hopefully you've enjoyed Cameron and I today taking you through the pressing process. I am going to take my hose now, and we're going to clean it up. All right, cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. All right, well, what did you think of that? Pretty cool, right?
I like that.
I mean, yeah, so pressing grapes, hard. There's a lot involved in it. Again, so glad to have that done. The process is the same every time we press, whether we're pressing wine like we just did, or whether we're pressing white wine grapes to get the juice out of it. Got to go through that same process every time. Got to clean it every time. So again, thrilled to be able to put that equipment away, do the final clean on it until next harvest.
Nice,
so
nice.
yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. We actually brought in 53 tons of grapes this year.
That's
53
a
tons.
lot.
That's a record for us at Toast Winery. Loving the way the wine is shaping up so far. And probably have a little more detail to share with you, or call outs in a later episode of how that wine's coming along now from the 2024 harvest. So cool. And for those of you that have followed us along the whole harvest, thank you for that. And again, hopefully you've learned a little something, or got a little insight or something maybe you didn't know before.
Yeah,
so
there's a lot to learn.
Yeah. What's going on at Toast Winery?
Oh, we are still doing the popcorn pairing.
Popcorn pairing, one weekend in the books.
Oh yeah.
I still think it's fantastic.
Best one we've done.
And it sounds, and maybe it's not the pickles. I get that. But this is still really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't emphasize enough how cool this is. I think people are really liking it. At least based on the first weekend, the feedback we got was excellent, right?
Yep.
The popcorn flavors are unique. I really think we nailed the wine that goes with this as well. So, so come and see us. We're going to be doing that really now through the end of the year.
Nice.
As long as we can get the popcorn. If we sell out, we might have to stop early. But, I mean, we plan on doing the popcorn every weekend through the rest of 2024. So plenty of time for you to come check it out and try this unique pairing. Even if you've done it before, I think this year, again, it's very unique. Different wines, different popcorns. So come check out that experience. Hey, we're going to be out and about this weekend, you and I.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, where are we going?
Oh, maybe a little bonfire, right?
We are going to the area's largest bonfire of the year. Almost right across the street at Seneca Shores Brewing. Every year they host a bonfire night in. So of course there's a British. What do I want to say? The owner's British of Seneca Shores Brewing, and he brings some British influence in there. Of course, the beer's done in a British style, the cask ale type style at Seneca Lake Brewing. And every year they host a bonfire night in the tradition of Britain's Guy Fawkes. I don't know a lot about it, and so I don't want to try and do it there, but the bonfire has some British significance and background behind it. And it is a huge bonfire. They basically light up pallets. It's pretty impressive and cool. And he invites wineries and other breweries even to come and serve and pour wine and beer at these events. So Cameron and I will be there this Saturday from 5 to 10 p.m. We'll be there, and it'll be a great time. So come see us, come say hello, come say, hey, you like Toast Tuesday?
Better. We'll have a little toast booth.
Yeah, exactly. So that's coming up this weekend. So we'll be out and about doing that.
Good to see you there.
What are we drinking today, Cameron?
Nothing.
What happened?
No glass.
We're going to skip this week. Obviously, with the behind the scenes, that's added extra time to the show. I don't want to make it a huge long watch episode. So we're going to skip this week. Hey, we had 4 new releases in a row prior to this week, so we're letting everybody catch up. We're catching up, and so we don't want to run too long. So we're going to stop there for a minute so Cameron could take care of some good people here.
Thank you.
Topical topics on a Tuesday. Just going to say the Buffalo Bills have won again. 4-0. They are now 4-0 since I've been a fan.
Crazy.
To recap, I've been a lifelong Browns fan. They've got an awful quarterback who I think it's fair to say is also not a really great person. And I have declared I am not following the Browns anymore until he is cut from the team.
Good.
I realize he's not starting right now because he's injured, but I want him gone.
On forever.
So I'm a Bills fan now, and 4-0. I'm not even used to this. This is actually following a winning team. This is pretty fun and exciting.
I agree.
4-0.
4-0.
Super Bowl bound. I'm feeling it. It's destiny for this year for the Bills. So that's the quick topical topic. Let's do the top 5 list. I think this is a pretty fun one.
I do like this.
This is a pretty fun one. We're going to do favorite chain restaurants today. We did fast food.
We did.
So this is not fast food. Favorite chain restaurants.
This is a
Who wants to
toughie.
go first?
I'll go first this
You're
time.
going to go first?
This time.
Okay,
We're
let's
going,
do it.
We're going classic at number 5 with Applebee's.
Applebee's.
Going classic.
All right, something good in the neighborhood.
See?
Isn't that what they say? Is that Applebee's?
I think that's Applebee's.
Okay, yeah. All right, good one. I'm going a little high end with my first one. At least I think of it as high end. Ruth's Chris Steakhouse.
Oh, that is
Phenomenal steak. They put butter on it. It comes out with like sizzling butter on the top of it. It's so good. Best place to get steak. Ruth's Chris Steakhouse.
Ruth's Chris.
That's where I'm going.
Beautiful choice.
Number 5.
Number 4, we're going Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse. And what do you like about Texas Roadhouse?
Those rolls are unstoppable.
The rolls. Yeah, I know those
butter
rolls.
And
those are pretty good. Those rolls.
I never want an endless supply. That's all I want.
That's going to be on my list too. But I'm gonna.
See?
I'll tell you a different reason why I like Texas Roadhouse. No, my number 4 is Olive Garden.
Olive Garden's classic.
I love Olive Garden. I know some people don't think of it as real Italian,
but it's real Italian.
I just like to go there sometimes for the endless soup and salad.
See, that's better for you.
You just get the soup, you get the salad. And bread. I love the breadsticks.
Breadsticks, yeah, that's another good one.
Breadsticks at Olive Garden. So yeah, that's my number 4.
Number 4.
Yeah. What do you got for? You're on 3, right?
Number 3, we're going to Golden Corral.
Golden Corral, the buffet. The all-you-can-eat buffet.
That's fantastic.
Wow.
I love.
Okay.
We're going to see a trend here with the last.
Yeah. All right. I've been to Golden Corral once. I will be the first to admit that I love a nice buffet. I'm not ashamed of going to a buffet.
I love buffets.
And I end up usually eating the same thing at a buffet. I usually get like sliced turkey and mashed. It's like Thanksgiving when I go to Golden Corral. So I've been to the Golden Corral once. I don't have a lot of experience with it, but all right, good choice.
Thank you.
Good choice. My number 3, Cracker Barrel.
Oh, Cracker Barrel.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, whichever one you choose.
Fantastic.
Love Cracker Barrel.
I always love going.
Yeah, I love it, and I'll be going to Cracker. It's like this is how often or how few times I get to go to any of these places anymore. I'll be going to Cracker Barrel for breakfast on Thanksgiving Day.
Ooh,
I already know this.
Nice.
It's been an annual tradition now for the last couple of years. So this will be the 3rd year doing that. So I look forward to that.
Me too. Well, good job.
Number 2. Here we go. We're getting close to number 1. What do you got?
We're going Denny's.
Denny's. Are they even still in business anymore, Denny's?
There's like maybe 6 left.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
I miss Denny's.
You like Denny's?
I liked Denny's, yeah. I liked that it was open 24/7.
Okay.
Like it was nice to just sit and the sticky booths and the nice pancakes you could get.
Okay.
Fantastic.
I'm thinking for some reason you're picturing a picture of a pancake with a piece of bacon on it that's like a smiley face.
That's IHOP.
Is that IHOP? Okay. I don't know why I was thinking that was Denny's, but
that almost made the list, but it's not as good as Denny's.
All right. My number 2. Here's where Texas Roadhouse falls for me. Number 2.
Number 2.
So I'm all the way up to number 2.
A little higher.
You know what I love about Texas Roadhouse?
What do you like?
The peanuts.
Oh, that's another. You are a sucker
the salted
for those,
peanuts in the shell. I am down with that when you do that at a restaurant.
And you've got them already.
I'll sit there and just plow through those peanuts, cracking the shells, plowing through them.
Solid choice.
I'm usually full before dinner even comes.
You're full on the peanuts. I get full on the little rolls that they give you. That's funny.
Yeah, no, I love the peanuts. Love the peanuts. Who else does the peanuts? The Five Guys? I love that too.
I love those.
Guys, if you got peanuts, you're gonna be on my list all day.
I win.
All right. Number 1, here we go.
Number 1, I'm going Cracker Barrel, Mike.
Cracker Barrel. So you like the Cracker Barrel too? Okay. Now you said I'm going to see a theme. What's the theme?
That was the theme, more like a breakfasty kind of like.
Okay. All right. What do you like about Cracker Barrel?
The breakfast.
The breakfast.
It does not matter what time I go. I get the breakfast.
You go biscuit or cornbread? Biscuit. They're
Yeah,
so good at Cracker Barrel.
They're so good.
Man, I like that too.
Thank you.
I can't wait.
Right here on the
Go to
corner.
Cracker Barrel. Go Thanksgiving Day. I told you that.
I'm a little jealous.
Yeah, I can't wait. My number 1, bar none. This has been my favorite chain restaurant for a long time. Chili's.
Chili's was
Chili's.
Good
I'm
choice.
a Chili's guy.
Chili's is good food.
You know what I love at Chili's is their chips and salsa. I think they have the best chips and salsa than any Mexican restaurant I've ever been to. And you know, their salsa is like smooth. It's not chunky. I hate chunky salsa.
Yeah, it's nasty.
So it's like smooth. It's got some heat to it. I love it.
Yeah.
Chili's, but I also like a lot of their food there. Not just
it's not just the chips and salsa.
But yeah, I like Chili's. I like Chili's a lot. I like getting frozen margarita from Chili's.
Chips and
yeah, so Chili's is my number one.
I love that. I like that.
Good list.
Chili's.
Good list. Top 5 chain restaurants. There you have it.
Right?
Yeah.
I wonder what we missed. I'm not really like.
I mean, I didn't miss anything.
You did. You had all
depends on whether somebody likes something that I don't. But yeah, there's our list. So good deal.
Good list. Solid list.
Let's do the toast. So first, before I do the toast, 20 episodes we've done now. Pretty big milestone for us. Next week, obviously, is 21.
21.
I think you're ready.
I'm ready.
I think you're ready to do
I think I know what you mean.
I think you're ready to do a toast.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Next episode, episode number 21, Cameron is going to do the toast.
Perfect.
I think you're ready.
Amazing.
All right.
So I'm excited.
Now you got a week to think about it, a week to plan for it.
Beautiful.
Let's make it a good one.
Oh.
I'm going to follow the theme that I've done for the last couple of months when we come upon a new month, and we're gonna find a song that resonates. It's November. I'm going to go back to my time, one of the best bands in the 80s that there was for me, Guns N' Roses, GNR,
cool.
power ballad, November Rain.
Look at that.
You know what a power ballad is? Do they do power ballads anymore?
I don't think so.
You know, a nice slow song that's just got all this like rock energy kind of behind it, and it builds up into a crescendo.
Yeah.
A power ballad.
A little musical ear.
November Rain, Guns N' Roses. Oh. Wonderful song, great band.
I like them.
Yeah, wow. Getting old, Cameron. That was a long time ago.
They're still around. They're still playing.
I think they might be. All right, here we go. Nothing lasts forever, and we both know hearts can change. It's hard to hold a candle in the cold November rain. Cheers.
Cheers.